This is what our kitchen ceiling looked like after a leak from the boiler, and here is how it looks now. With water stains, if you just paint over them, they tend to come straight back through. So in this one, I'll show you how I dealt with it properly and what products I used so that it's never coming back. Before doing anything, I checked for flaking paint. If you've got any, scrape it back and lightly sand the edges so that you're not painting over loose material. Luckily, in my case, the surface was sound. To block the stain, I'm using Zinsser Cover Stain. It's a solvent-based primer designed to stop stains like this from bleeding through. It was recommended to me by the Decorating Centre online specifically for this job, and they also kindly provided the paint for this project, so massive thanks to them. There is a link to the exact product that I used in the description. I'm just using a cheap brush and a small roller for the primer since it's solvent based. These can just get binned afterwards rather than cleaned out with chemicals. Use tin foil or cling film in your roller tray so that you don't have to clean that out either. I feathered the edges so that there was no harsh line left that would show through the top coat. I'll let the primer dry for 2 hours as recommended. 1 coat is all you're going to need with this stuff. Being solvent based, it's ideal for covering through tough marks, water damage, nicotine, grease, anything that would normally bleed through a water based paint. We've also got a little patch of grease above the hob extractor, so I'm also going to sort that whilst I'm at it. Once the primer's dry, it's time for the top coat. I'm painting the whole ceiling, but you don't actually have to. You could just blend in the patch. We had a few other marks, so it made sense to just refresh the whole thing. I'm using this Leyland Trade Hardwearing matte emulsion in the brilliant white. This was also recommended and provided by the Decorating Centre online. I told them that I wanted something a little bit tougher for the kitchen, and this came highly recommended. I'm applying the emulsion with the Lumberjack refillable roller. I reviewed this recently and it's ideal for ceilings. The built-in splatter guard is an absolute game changer. It saves your face, your floor and your patience. Trust me, I hate painting and this just about makes it bearable. Sometimes 1 coat is enough and sometimes you'll need a second. It really just depends on what paint you're using and how heavy you go. This paint covers well, but it's always best to judge once it's dried. Most paints will only need one coat to cover over a stain blocker like this. And here's the end result. No more stain, no greasy marks, and a fresh white sealant that actually stays white. If you're thinking of doing this job yourself, like I mentioned, I have reviewed this roller in a recent tool verdict video, and I thought, to be honest, it was going to just be a gimmick, but it actually wasn't. You can check that one out here, and there's a link in the description if you want to grab one. Don't forget, all of the paint that I used is linked down below in the description too. And thank you again to the Decorating Centre Online for providing the paint. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.